Okay guys, so I've registered now and I'm inside Preequell. Now I will say this little bump that you see right here is just me kind of fiddling around. I created a survey and was just trying to get the hang of this before I showed you guys this thing. I was just messing around with it before I had a chance to make this video. What I did while you weren't looking was I went over to Profile and let me sign into my account. I went over to Profile and I changed my profile image and just personalized this a little bit, and then I created a survey. Now one thing I want you to understand is you have a 50 survey limit on this thing, right? When you got the front end version of Preequell, you got a 50 survey limit. I know this because I talked to the vendor, Jason Fulton. But also what I want you to understand is you can delete your surveys. As you can see right now, I have no surveys running, right? So, that 50 surveys can last you like infinitely. I mean, you just don't run out of surveys. When if you don't want to run one anymore, just delete it. Right? And I'll show you that in a second. So anyways, let me show you. The first thing I tell you guys, when you get into the software, it's pretty straightforward. But listen, I definitely suggest when you get in here, go to the tutorials. Jason and Sean did a great job of putting these tutorials together for you, and go through these tutorial videos, right? They're very, very helpful. Especially this one. I found this one very helpful, how to create a survey. And I found this one very helpful, how to create the opt-in form. Alright, so those are pretty helpful. But all these videos are here for your benefit. They're right here on the dashboard. So go through them, check them out before you get into the thing. It'll make it easier, basically. Especially this first. At least do the first one. At least do the first. It's a 12-minute video. At least do the first one before you jump into this thing. It's not difficult, but it's still very helpful to go through this right here. Anyways, so here I am on surveys. I have some done for you surveys. So with these done for you surveys, what happens is if I want to use them, it's basically a template, and I'm going to use it to create my own survey, right? So and you see we have, this is the title, the welcome page, right? To ask them if they want to do a survey, right? People are making money, self-quarantined, boom, 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 right? This right here, preview, right? It's kind of a funny little preview, but this bottom window is actually the thank you page, right? It's actually this. The welcome page is going to look like this. Anyways, so if I save this, I'm just going to go ahead and save this. There's the questions right there. You see all the questions. If I save this, it's going to save it in my surveys, right? So now it's going to, if I go back to my dashboard, it's going to say I have one survey, right? And if I go to surveys, it's named the Perpetual Income 365. It's named after that done for you funnel. However, I can change the name of it if I want to. I can edit it however I want to. It's pretty neat. So I can look at the survey statistics, which are really, really cool. I can look at the responses that people give, because with these surveys, you can ask them all kinds of questions and everything, and you can see all the responses that they give you. So it's pretty cool. Let's just click on it and let's look at it, right? And obviously I didn't edit this stuff, so it kind of needs edited. But what I think I want to do is, instead of going through this template and just messing with the template, I just want to show you from scratch. And I haven't really done any from scratch surveys, truthfully, on my own yet. So what I want to do is I want to create a simple survey that would allow me to collect email addresses, right? So if I go over here, epicconversions.com, I see that I have, on my home page here, I have an opt-in right here that's going to offer them 10 email hacks for real profits even if you don't have a list. I would like to create a survey that would end in them getting a copy of this book, right? So over here, I have my sign-up forms, right? And those sign-up forms are connected to the list that this book goes to, right? So that's pretty cool. Let's keep that in mind. So let's go back to Preequell. First thing I want to do is I'm going to come over to surveys. You see I got one survey there. I'm going to go ahead and delete that because I don't need that survey. I'm going to delete that survey. Boom. So you see how easy it is to maintain your 50 surveys? You got a limit of 50. But I mean, you know, you can that's plenty, right? You can just run those surveys and you can edit those surveys and change them as you need to. And then if you absolutely need more than 50 surveys running, like if you're scaling, you can just get the upgrade. You can get the upgrade. We can see the upgrades right here. You can upgrade at any time, right? Instantly go unlimited, right? And what that's going to do is that's going to unlock past 50 campaigns at a time. Personally, I don't see why anyone would need to start out with that unlimited service. I mean, try it, take it for a spin, see how it goes with just the 50, right? Anyways, let's create a survey. Let's see if I can create this. My goal is to create a survey that gets people to this 10 email hacks, right? So what I'm just going to do, and this might not be the best survey because it's kind of for an example purposes, but let's create one. So new survey. Let's see. Let's call it Email Marketing Masters Survey. All right. Let's put a simple picture on here. All right. Are you a master marketer? Or do you have a few more things to learn? Take this quick survey and find out. All right. Let's just make it 4 questions, right? So start button. Let's do it. We get the little let's do it right there. We got a little start button icon. We can change this to whatever we want. I'm going to go thumbs up. Boom. We see a little thumbs up right there. That's great. And this stuff right here, I can change what that looks like if I want to. I can make it bold. Looks like I can change a few things here. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm not going to change any of that right now. Let's go ahead and go to the questions. Okay, so survey title, email marketing masters quiz. And that's just for my own personal thing. They're not going to see that right there. But survey start date, you know, we'll start this on June 9th. Start it right now. And end this on the 11th. Okay. So when they finish the survey, I want to redirect them to epicconversions.com. Okay, so let's start making questions. Okay, step 1, new question. Okay, do you think that a good subject line can change your email results drastically? So that's a pretty self-explanatory answer, so I don't need to write that's a pretty self-explanatory question, so I really don't need to write a description about the question. I think you write a description about the question if, like, you had a question that was a little bit more big and then you wanted to give a little bit more specific instructions on how to answer the question. Like right here, like I could say, like, for the better or for the worse. Something like that. And then it would show up right there. You can see required question to answer. Yes, we're going to make it required to answer that question. So with this, there's a lot of ways you can do the survey, right? And what we're going to do now, I think, is we're going to go button, right? Because buttons are, they look nice. They're easy to look at. So I'm going to go button, and I'm going to go 2, right? And the first button, it's just going to be yes or no, right? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Right? Yes or no. And in fact, I'm not going to put no. What I'm going to put is not sure. Right? So when I put not sure, I want them to go to... Now I could set that up as like a squeeze page that caters just to the survey if I wanted to. But it's going to be like a not sure, right? And then I'm going to add a new step, right? And step 2, my question is going to be, do you currently have an email list that is producing revenue for you? So, so what we're going to do is get rid of that. Don't need that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to answer this. Put a little button here. I'll put a yes. Not yet. And then not yet, we're going to, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a new step. And step 3, we're going to put a new question. And we're going to say, if you had the opportunity to your hands on special that would 10x your marketing. Alright, and then we're going to put an answer to that. Okay, so with this one, this is step 3, let's go ahead and let's require the answer. We're going to go button again on this one. Heck yes, and this one, I'm going to go no thanks. And then with that no thanks, you have a choice. You can redirect them anywhere you want. It might be a better idea to direct them to like an affiliate offer if they say no thanks, right? And I think that's going to be good for the questions. And then I want to go to my thank you page. A couple things, right? I want to go, congratulations. I have just the thing you need to make your email marketing even better. Check this out. Right? And then what I want to do is come over to my sign up forms here. Here's my sign up forms for my list. These sign up forms, these sign up forms are for the list connected to this guy here. Okay, so let me go ahead and get one of them. And a simple little sign up form right there. Get this little bit of Java code. I don't know if it takes the JavaScript snippet or the raw HTML. I think that's probably the JavaScript snippet, so we'll see. Anyways, there's the opt-in code. Boom. We'll put it in there just like that. Let's see how this looks. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Okay, email marketing master. Are you a master email marketer, or do you have a few more things to learn? Let's take this quick survey and find out. Do you think that a good subject line can change your email marketing? I'm just going to go yes, right? It's going to take me to the next question. Do you currently have an email list that is producing revenue for you? If I say yes, it's going to take me to the next question. Just kind of like, this is just an example. If you had the opportunity to get your hands on something special that would 10x your email marketing, it wouldn't cost you a dime, would you take it? Heck yes. So I'm going to say heck yes, and boom, and that's what it looks like. I see a lot of potential in this. Okay, so that's basically how this works. I think it's pretty cool. I see a lot of potential here for this thing, And I do think it is a brand new software, so we do have what is it known as a minimum viable product right now. I've already talked to Jason about this. I know they're going to be updating this thing. I know they're going to be putting work in on it to improve it. As new little things come to light, as people get into it and start using it. One thing I noticed that is a little bit buggy right now is the image at the end there. When you try to insert like an image or something, you can't adjust the size of the image. You pretty much got to use the size of the image that you have. So if you want to put a different size image in there, you need to make the image smaller before you put it in there. Not a big deal. It would be nice if it just did it for you. But I think that's one of those things where the older this software gets, the more they get a chance to update it, the better it's going to get. But right now, I do see some great potential with this software. I definitely think it can help people. Another thing I like about this software is this right here. You got the four majors right here, where you can share it right there. Like, this has already got me signed in to my Facebook, so it's probably going to automatically go to my Facebook. Yeah, this already goes to my Facebook, so I can share the survey just like that. Email marketing, master's quiz. Like, I'm not gonna do this because this is just an example. Yeah, very easy. And then you got more. When you click on that and it just scrolls down, you got so many more options for sharing. So if you have a social media account with any of these places, you're going to share your quizzes all over the place. So it's pretty neat. And I like that you can share via email right there. You can share via Gmail. If I go to Gmail, it connects me right to my Gmail and allows me to share this quiz, which is amazing. I can share it with anybody I want via a direct email message. That's awesome. So anyways, I think it's pretty cool, guys. And this has just been a little video kind of showing you some of the potential that you can use this for. Hope this is helpful, guys. And like I said, guys, I'm still learning this software. I'm no master at it. I just started messing with it a couple days ago, and I just picked up my own version of it today. I do think it's cool. I do think it's worth your money. Obviously, I spent my own money on it, so I definitely think it's worth your money. Yeah, that's about it, guys. If you're trying to build a list or if you're trying to do affiliate promotions, I could show you guys another example where instead of sending them to an email list or an opt-in, we could send them to an affiliate offer, right? There's a lot of ways that you could use software like this, to be honest. It's pretty interesting. It's very creative, and it's definitely something that can help you. So that's all I got, guys. I hope this video has been helpful. It's been kind of long and rambly, but I just wanted to get into it, and I wanted to do it with you guys along so you could see what I was looking at. Very, very cool, and I will see you guys in the next one.